effectively. The other way that I keep my photos is that I print it out and store it in a photo album.
Let's move on now to part 2. Describe a successful family business.
One of the biggest family business that I know is a tailor shop in my neighborhood. As my mother is an acquaintance of the head of the shop, so from the young age, I was usually taken there to tailor my suits for special events like my sister's wedding. I think that people from all age, from men to women, come there, could be the customer of the shop, and the shop caters for all the needs of the customer. There are three main reasons why that I presume the shop is the biggest and most famous uh, family business in my province. The first reason is that it is precisely 30 years old up to now, and only the family members take over their family business. The other reason is that although it from the beginning it was just a small shop that fix the small stuff like buttons or another stuff like that. It is now one of the biggest and most famous shop in my province. And the last reason is that many people, even outside of the province, come there only just to tailor a suit, a special short suit for their special day.
Okay, that brings us to part 3. Do you think small business is likely to be replaced by bigger corporations?
From my perspective, I personally presume that small business are very likely to be replaced by bigger corporations, as small business do not have enough credentials like funds, brand image, or the popularity that bigger corporation have. So I think they are easily overwhelmed by bigger corporation.
Thank you very much. That's the end of the speaking test. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Hey! How was the test?
I think I have done better work than I usually do.
Really? You were not nervous, right?
A little bit at the beginning, but in the end, is that I feel very comfortable.
And now let's hear some comments from the expert.
So Lily, what do you think of Hindi's performance? One of the things that stood out for me was some of the vocabulary that she used. She's what we might call a risk taker, and she's taking some risks there with her word choices. On the whole, she's got the confidence, she's on the right track, she's pushing boundaries. So moving on to the biggest piece of advice I want to give to Hindi is to work on the pronunciation. Make sure that you're looking at stress. For example, for her, I'd be looking for things like events rather than events. That's going to really help you boost your score there. And also at sentence level, we've got something called emphatic stress. You delivered a great sentence, it was just missing the stress there. Let me deliver one of your sentences. It's now one of the biggest and most famous shops in my province. So just by taking that pause and having those weaker forms and that emphasis, you can really, again, boost the outcome for you when it comes to pronunciation in your speaking test.
Oh, so in general, you did a really good job.
Yes, thank you.
Do you feel more confident now?
I think my confidence is now, yeah, because I get attention to the format of the speaking test.
I hope that this will be a push for you and like a big foundation for you to get higher scores in the real IELTS test.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for coming to IELTS on the Go. I have prepared some gifts for you guys. This is the gift from BTV7, sorry, and British Council. Thank you so much. And I do hope that you guys will always try your best in learning English and in learning so many other things because you are so promising and really inspiring. Thank you so much, and thank you for watching.
Guys, next up is the tips video, and we're going to be talking about the reading section today. Take a look. So Lily, what do you think about this week's reading tip?
Okay, so I think when it comes to reading, particularly when we're looking at the multiple choice questions, you often have a choice between some similar items, and there are also some kind of tricky true, false, not given questions where that not given is a real curveball. My advice to readers is make sure that your answer selection in multiple choice or true, false, not given is based on evidence from the text. Sometimes it's tempting to go, I've read this in general, my common sense tells me answer B is probably okay, but actually you've got to go back, you've got to find the evidence to support your selection and cross-check it, and that's how you're going to optimize your score on those kinds of questions in the reading test.
Thanks a lot for all of your tips. Well guys, if you
have a choice between some similar items, and there are also some kind of tricky true, false, not given questions where that not given is a real curveball. My advice to readers is make sure that your answer selection in multiple choice or true, false, not given is based on evidence from the text. Sometimes it's tempting to go, I've read this in general, my common sense tells me answer B is probably okay, but actually you've got to go back, you've got to find the evidence to support your selection and cross-check it, and that's how you're going to optimize your score on those kinds of questions in the reading test.
Thanks a lot for all of your tips. Well guys, if you're looking for a dose of inspiration or, chicken soup for the soul, make sure you check out our book suggestion this week. Take a look.
This dictionary contains keywords and phrases, frequently occurring academic vocabulary, which have a range of common IELTS topics. Each word has a clear definition, examples, collocations, and usage notes. This book is appropriate for those candidates aiming to get an IELTS Band 5.
If you're looking to purchase those books that's recommended to you today, make sure you check out the TP app. And with just a swipe of a finger, you'll be able to get the books delivered right to your door. Everybody has about 24 hours a day, so our constraints are kind of similar. We have those 24 hours to make full use of, and I realize that some people are able to really make full use of those 24 hours, and other people maybe not so much. And I always look at a couple of my idols, for example, Tony Robbins is one of my idols, and then I have Barack Obama is another one of my idols, Hillary Clinton is another one of my idols, Mark Zuckerberg, Priscilla Chan. All of those people also have 24 hours. And so the question I always ask myself every day is, within all of those 24 hours, why do those people that I idolize, why are they able to create things that are extraordinary? And I think it boils down to the ability to want to do things, the ability to plan the day, and of course the ability to train ourselves that we can think fast, we can act fast, we can complete multiple tasks in just one day. And having watched those people work and having read books by those people, I think every one of us, we can really push ourselves in ways that we can never imagine. Just like a rubber band, I think the human mind is extremely flexible. I think human endurance
can also be trained. And I think human grit can also be formed. And the more challenging situations we put ourselves through, and the more that we're able to come up with solutions to get ourselves out of those challenging situations, the wider our elastic bands and the wider our minds can stretch. And so that definitely has been my goal for the past couple of years, to really challenge my endurance level. So what is your endurance level, and what are you doing to stretch yourself and make sure that you can go further than what you can do now? Share with us. And for next episode, make sure you still tune in and make sure you give us your time, because we'd love to see you every week. Take care. Bye. This week on IELTS Face Off, we're going to be meeting with our lovely Stefan Nguyen. If you follow basketball, you might have seen him before. He's one of the tallest, he's actually the tallest person we have on the show. But never be fooled, guys, it's not just the height that's his specialty. He has a lot of great stories to share about life. So make sure you tune in with us this Saturday, 9 p.m. on VT7X. It's never been easier to purchase IELTS books with the show. Just go to tiki.vn, and with just one mouse click, you'll be able to find the perfect IELTS book you've been waiting for. Purchase anywhere and receive discounts. Go to tiki.vn and buy. IELTS Face Off is back again for another week, and I wonder what the clue is this week. Oh, I see a little kangaroo. Is it about Australia? Oh, there's another clue. All right, well, this is very dancey. Maybe it's about the globe or something. Oh, oh, I don't see any other clue, but there's this clue. Oh, aloha. Okay, I think this might be about culture, or it might be about travel, or it might be about, global integration. I wonder what it is, but I think my guest is right here, so I'm gonna check him out.
Hello everyone, my name is Rick Wang Dan. I started flying as a pilot when I was 19, and I became one of the youngest captains in the country when I was 24. My favorite quote is, believe in yourself, working hard, and you can do anything you want.
It's a pilot. Maybe it's about flying. He's really good looking. I bet he's really popular with the ladies. Let's go see him. And this is the IELTS Face Off studio again, but there's an industry where people meet new people every time they go to work. And our guest is right there. Hey, Captain, so nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you. My name is Dad.
My name is Phoebe.
Dragon, okay? Dragon, một trâu, tu khủng long đó, khủng long chỉ có thể ăn nông nghiệp giả, cái gì biết nói tiếng Việt là biết tiếng khủng long nó, khủng long, dinosaur, okay? Nên cũng có từ khủng long, nhảy đối rộng, dinosaur, khủng long sẽ nói chỉ muốn nhớ biết tay nó lại.
Phoebe, and
How are you today?
I'm good. I think I'm going to be your assistant flight attendant today.
Right, I have to say you look beautiful.
Well, thank you. So
And
do you.
we are ready here, so whenever you're ready, we can start boarding.
Okay, so let's board our plane. So we're back in the studio of IELTS Face Off Season 3, and right now, my guest is Rick Wang Dan. He's a very, very handsome pilot. And I'm sure a lot of you guys are very excited to hear his story. So welcome.
Thank you for having me today.
Of course. How long have you been flying in total? I remember it's like ever since you were 20 years old.
Actually, I started flying when I was 19. So it was pretty much 7 years now. Yeah.
Flying for so long. Do you identify yourself as a pilot, as a captain, or do you identify yourself as like a 28, 27-year-old guy?
That's a really good question. Back to when I got the invitation from IELTS Face Off, I was asking myself, what should I wear? Should I wear a uniform or should I be very casual? Because people have been referring me to as captain. And I would really like people to see me as just a 27-year-old guy. I have a lot of other interests. I love traveling. I love reading. My life is just not only about flying. But yeah, it's difficult because when people see me, they will start asking questions about flying. How do I start my flying career?
I'm probably one of those people as well.
I kind of expected that.
Okay, so let's not talk about flying for now, but maybe let's talk about when you first started out. Were you ever scared that this wasn't the career path for you?
When I first applied for my job, I wasn't that worried. Maybe I was too young, didn't really know anything. But I remember the first time when I got to New Zealand, I did my training in New Zealand. The first night I actually got there, I remember was sitting in a Korean restaurant with my new colleagues. That was when the reality hits me. Like, okay, now you're gonna start a whole new world in a new country, a new career. You don't know if you're gonna make it. It was actually really scary that night. But luckily now things have been working out pretty well for me.
What's the best food you've had so far on a plane while working?
People expect me to like being served with really nice food on the plane, but the fact is I bring my food to work.
Really?
So yes, I have a little lunchbox, really childish lunchbox, like with some yellow pattern. I always have to hide it in my professional pilot bag, and because on the plane, you got sick of food on the plane after a while. Like it's never changed. Maybe it's okay if you fly once in a while, but for me,
People say, a pilot's job is very, very exciting. It's very interesting because you get to sit in this place. You don't have a lot of people bothering you. You get to go to all of these places. Would you consider your job to be quite easy?
Yes and no. As you said, sometimes when you stress about something about your personal life, going to work actually is quite relaxing. When you start working, you close the cockpit door, you switch your phone to off, and you concentrate on what you're doing. You don't have to worry about everything that's going on below you because you are up 36,000 feet high. Yeah, that's a good part. And another good part about being a pilot is when you finish work, you go back home and you be 100% yourself, like with your family, with your friends. You don't really have to think about work anymore. I think that's a really good part about being pilot. But also, it is a very difficult job. There are moments that I really hate my job. Do you know when?
Let me guess.
Yes.
So let's say you might not like your job when you have to fly every day.
A little bit, but not so much.
All right, and then the second guess is, let's say if you were in a relationship and you're always flying for a long time, then your significant other might get very angry because that person is not able to see you.
Sometimes you need a break from a relationship.
Oh, okay.
It's true, right?
Alright.
If you see your significant other every day, maybe it's get tiring. So yeah, no.
I actually don't know what a 20-something-year-old guy is doing seeing their significant other every day, though. That's my question to you. But anyway,
Yeah.
That's for another point. So is that sort of correct?
It's actually no. That moment actually happens more often than you think.
Yeah.
I have like 4 days on, 2 days off. In those 4 days on, it's always really early, like 4:20. I need to be at the airport, so I have to be up like 3. I literally have to wake up, sit on my bed calmly, because all I can think of, I really hate this job. I really hate something that makes me wake up at 3 a.m. Another thing that makes this job really difficult, you have to be awake.
Hello. Can you see me? Yes, I'm here.
Hello. Yes.
Yes. Did you done? Are you done? Are you done? Your cooking.
Done là sao?
Done là hoàn thành á.
Oh, okay.
Nấu ăn xong.
Yes, I done.
Yes, you are done. And did you eat? Did you eat?
I eat
Little. Did you eat?
eat là ăn đúng không?
Yes. Did you eat your?
No. I eat at kết thúc tiết học là sao ta? Finish.
When we finish, right? When we finish, I will eat, right? That's
Yes.
good, right? Okay. So, okay. So, what did you cook today?
I cooked soup and tuna with chili.
Chili. Soup with chili. Soup with chili.
And no, tuna with chili.
Tuna with chili. I don't know tuna. What does it mean? But it's okay, right? Okay.
Tuna. Ủa từ đó đọc sao ta? Cá ngừ á em.
Tuna. It's a kind of fish, right? A kind of fish.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So wow, amazing. You cook for yourself or you cook for all of your family?
I cook myself.
Only for yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do your parents eat at home? Do your parents eat at home? You are at home, right?
Yes.
So do your parents have lunch at home?
No, my parents
don't have.
I không sống chung là sao ta?
I don't live with my parents. Right?
Yes.
Oh, but you don't live in the same house?
Là sao?
You don't live with your parents, but do you live near your parents? Near?
No.
So far?
Yes, so far.
So I ask you that. Are you at home? You say yes. At home ở nhà. Em hỏi chị.
Okay.
Không chị lại say yes. So I miss. Sorry. Okay, very good. Let's move on our lesson today. Try to listen carefully. What lesson are we learning?
Day 5 and 6.
Day 5 and 6. We keep moving, right?
Yes.
Moving with day 5 and day 6. Day 5 and 6. Here we are. Where did we stop?
Dialogue 4.
Dialogue 4, right? Okay, so now we will read the conversation first.
Yes.
Please tell me about your previous work experience.
Well, I've been working in sales and marketing for 3 years now. The first company that I worked for Mediaware went out of business. After I was there just 1 year, I then went to work for Universal System for 2 years and have just been laid off.
Yes, has just been laid off, right? Okay, very good. Right? Are you interested in sales and marketing?
Yes.
Oh, so who do have you ever worked in sales and marketing? Have you ever worked in sales and marketing? Chị đã từng làm trong ngành này bây giờ chưa?
Yes, I have.
Already, right?
Yes.
And what do you think about that? What do you need to do first?
I think I need
have a skill about selling and marketing. Sales and marketing, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need to call and answer the phone call for customer a lot?
Yes. Very a lot.
Oh, a lot, right? So you join a course about sales and marketing, and then you study.
Yes.
Yeah, you study about that. I see you're really good at that, right? Okay. So
Okay.
are you also working in sales and marketing now?
Yes.
Yes, you are, right? You work for yourself, right?
Yes.
Yes, I see. Can you tell me 1 hour business? What does it mean?
It means phá sản.
Yes, exactly. 1 hour business, it means you want to business, but now you stop,
Yes.
right? You stop, right?
Yes.
Would you like to have your own company in the future? Do you want to have your own company in the future? You have your own company. Your own company. Do you want?
What does it mean?
Your own company là công ty của riêng chị nhé.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do, right? And what do you need to prepare? What do you need?
I need a lot of money
A lot of money.
and college for marketing and selling.
Yeah, experience about marketing, selling, sales and marketing, right?
Yes.
Yes, it's really important, right? Do you
Yes.
need to have knowledge and experience? Knowledge and experience.
Knowledge có thể mean.
Knowledge.
Dạ,
kiến thức và kinh nghiệm ấy.
Yes, I do.
But I see many people said that you needn't have a lot of money when you when you start up. Okay.
Yes.
So what field, what major you would like to business for? What field? Lĩnh vực nào? What field?
It's này nói sao ta? Bán thuốc á là nói sao ta?
Là about pharmacy này. About pharmacy, lĩnh học y dược đúng ạ. Oh my god. Wonderful, right? Do you sell medicine online?
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. And you also sell cosmetic, right?
Yes.
Okay, I see. So are you afraid of 1 hour go out of business? Are you scared of that?
Are you
scared of 1 hour of business? Scared of going out of business? Scared, sợ. Are you scared?
No.
No,
No, I don't.
Yes. We needn't to scare of that, right? We need to be confident and receive consequences and benefits. We decide to start up, right? Do you know start up?
Yes.
Yes, you know, right? Maybe you study about business a lot, right? Okay, dialogue 5. Could you tell me about your past work history, please?
Yes, while I was still studying at university, I volunteer
at my local hospital.
Hos,
After
hospital.
Hospital.
Yeah.
After I graduated, I worked at St. Andrew Hospital for about 3 years as a nurse. After that, I worked in a hospital as administration with the Red Cross, and has been there until now.
Until now.
Until now.
Okay. So when you were student in university, did you be a volunteer? Did you join?
Yes, I did.
Yes, and some volunteer group, right?
Yes.
And you studied 3 years in university, right? 3 years.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you ever volunteered in a hospital?
Yes, I have.
Already, right? Okay. So would you like to be a doctor or a nurse?
No, I was.
You just want to be a pharmacist?
Yes.
Okay, I got it. That's wonderful, right? Really, really wonderful. I really want to live with some people they know about disease, about medicine, like a doctor. Okay. What is the difference between internship and probation?
The probation.
Do you remember probation?
Probation. Salary of probation higher than internship.
Oh, and some internship no salary, right?
Yes.
Salary. Did you receive salary when you had an internship? Did you receive salary?
Did you receive
salary when you had an internship?
Yes, I did.
Maybe my major don't have salary. My major. Because I'm gonna be a teacher. I'm gonna be an English teacher in high school. So I know that when I have an internship in high school, I know I don't have salary.
Okay.
I need to receive that. Internship, like when it's the time when we finish university, right? We go out to work environment to work, like we practice, right?
Okay.
Probation is mean when we start working, right?
Yes.
Start working in a company, and they will have a short time or a long time. It depends on you to have probation period, right? Okay. Do you have a full-time job or part-time job?
I have a full-time job
and part-time job, right? Full-time job and part-time job, right? Part-time.
Yes.
You have two, right? You have two jobs now. Okay. Is your job flexible and or have a lot of responsibilities?
It has flexible and has a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, yes, it is. I think every job has responsibility, right? Every job has responsibility. Especially my job. Especially my job. My job has a lot of responsibilities. Like you know, even other people control me, and I usually do my best. Like I usually try my best to all of my responsibility. Do you think you have responsibility with your job?
Again.
Do you think that you have responsibility with your job?
Là sao con?
Responsibility. Do you think
Do
that
you think
you have responsibilities with your job?
I think it's necessary.
It's
And
really necessary, right?
yes, and important with my job.
Yes, exactly. Like you are related to be a doctor, right? Doctor, right? Yes, it's really important, right? Are you trying to climb the career ladder, or in other words, trying to be promoted?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. You want to be a team leader, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you want to be a businessman.
Yes.
Okay. So for you, how can you be a team leader, or how can you be a businessman?
Improve.
You are
Improve
yourself, right?
Improve my job and học thêm kiến thức là sao ta?
Study more knowledge, right? Study more knowledge. You know knowledge?
No.
No, you don't know knowledge? Okay, I will tell you. And
Okay.
An experience, trải nghiệm đấy, trải nghiệm hay là đó, kinh nghiệm đó. Knowledge and experience is really important if we want to climb the career ladder, right? Moreover, I think you are really ambitious. Or you want to be a businessman? Ambitious. You know ambitious?
I don't know.
Ambitious là
ambitious.
Yes, you are ambitious people. Okay. Ambitious là một người rất là tham vọng.
Okay.
And I think I am too. I really want to be. I really want to climb the career ladder. That is good. That is not bad. Right? That really, really good. That really, really need to be an ambitious person. Right? Right. Do you know any famous company that went out of business?
Yes, I do.
What company?
It's Hoàng Kim Pharmacy.
Oh, Hoàng Kim Pharmacy. And what are the reasons?
because it's mâu thuẫn là cái gì ta?
It's conflict. It has conflict.
Okay. There is conflict in the company.
In the company, so they need to go out of business, right? Last day closing down already. Look at that. It looks so sad, right? Okay. Does being laid off have the same meaning with being fired?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's different, right? What is laid off mean?
It's less of it's less of mean I give a letter resignation for my boss and being fired. Being fired it means I was lost of work.
Yes, exactly.
By my boss.
By your boss? Okay, I got
by
it.
the boss.
Like you have big problem with them, so you are being fired, right? Yeah. Yeah, I know that. And are you scared of being fired?
No.
No, I think your boss usually need you, really need you. I'm not scared being fired too. We can create a job for our own, ourselves, right? Create job for ourselves. So we are not scared being fired, right? What
Yes.
volunteer work did you do during your time at university?
That's I support doctors, support doctor, give and I give medicine free to people as pagoda near my home.
Pagoda, right? Pagoda
Yes.
near your home, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you often visit that pagoda usually, regularly?
About one a month.
Once a month, right? Once a month, right? So how
Yes.
often do you visit your parents? How often do you visit your parents?
I often visit my parents once a year.
Once a year, so long time, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a long time. So you are in Đà Nẵng or thành phố Hồ Chí Minh City now?
Hồ Chí Minh.
Yes. So where are your parents?
My parents is Quảng Nam.
In Quảng Nam, right? Okay, it's so far. At first, I think that's your parents in Ho Chi Minh City, right? Yeah. Your
Yes.
room, the room you are living is a rental room. The house you are living is a rental house, or you bought it?
A rental house. What does it mean?
Rental house là cái nhà cho thuê, căn nhà thuê đúng không? Okay.
Rental house.
Oh my god. Okay, rental house. Is that a rental house or your own house?
A rental house.
Oh, a rental house, right? Yes. So, in the future, would you like to buy a house?
Yes, I would.
In Ho Chi Minh City or in Quảng Nam?
In Ho Chi Minh City.
You want to live in Ho Chi Minh City, right?
Yes.
And your younger brother, where is your younger brother studying now?
At my home.
Your younger brother studying in your home?
My younger brother studying with me at Ho Chi Minh City.
Oh, he's living with you, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got it. Wow, that is really convenient for you, right? Convenient. Yeah, for you to help him, right? And he also help you to sell online.
Yes.
Yeah, sell online help you to do something. He can save you, right? Save you. Okay, we study and we talk a lot about previous job experience. So, do you think that job experience is important?
Yes, I do.
Yes, it's really important, right? So,
Yes.
for a student who just graduate, how can they have job experience?
Okay.
How can they have job experience with a student? When they was just graduated, một sinh viên mà mới ra trường ấy, thì làm sao mà có job experience đây?
I think they làm thêm là sao?
They should have part-time job, right? They have part-time job.
Should have a part-time job.
Okay, part-time job, full-time job. Làm thêm là công việc làm thêm.
Okay.
Yes. And you too, you have part-time job, right?
Yes.
Okay, amazing. Me too. Have you ever been a waitress in a restaurant?
Waitress.
Have you ever
What's
been a waitress?
a waitress?
Waitress in the restaurant. Waiter, waitress.
Waitress, what does it mean?
Waitress là bồi bàn nữ. Hôm qua em nói chị rồi đúng không ạ?
Okay. Yes, I do.
Waiter là bồi bàn nam đúng không ạ? Have you
Okay.
ever been a waitress?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you used to be a waitress? Me too. Okay, but it's so hard. I usually need to wake up early. Yes, I need to wake up early. I go to work and then I come back with a little money.
Me too.
I need to work 7 hours, but I only receive 50,000 Việt Nam đồng.
Wow.
With 7 hours in Thái Nguyên. So how much?
Very a little.
Yeah, very a little, right? How much did you get at that time when you was a waitress?
About 20,000 đồng in 1 hour.
20,000 in 1 hour, right?
Yes.
No, I also can eat phở. I eat phở in that. I eat phở at 50,000. Yes.
Okay.
70,000 for 7 hours. 6 or 7 hours. It's maybe 10,000 1 hour. It's so hard, and I need to work all the time. Yeah, it's
okay.
So moreover, the host usually taught me some bad thing. Not only me, but other too. So I disappointed, and I tried my best to study English. And now I have a job related to English, maybe more than 1 year. More than 1 year already. I'm teaching English. And before, when I was a second year in university, I being a teaching assistant. I told you, right?
Okay.
We need to also try our best to have job experience to be to climb a career ladder. Right? Do you know climb career ladder?
No.
We just study like to be promoted. Do you know promoted?
Promotion.
Yes. Promoted. Here we are, Miss Phương. Look at that. We just study about climb career ladder, and you forgot that.
Okay.
Or trying to be promoted. It's same, right? To have higher position than. Okay. Thank you, Miss Phương, a lot. I hope that you have delicious lunch with your brother or alone, right? You are really good at cooking. I see your lunch on Facebook. I'm so hungry. Yes. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
See you.